Hey guys, welcome to JPlays. I am Iceman. This is my playthrough of Elden Ring. In the previous video, we went through... Where is it? We went through the Ephale... I think that's how to pronounce it. Ephale of the Helix Race of the Helix Tree. I'm now just going around and doing odds and ends. Just completing quests before we go on to the final section, which will be in here. In the, what is it, Crumbling Farum Azula or something. So the first one up that I've been chasing up was the, what is it, Bloody Finger Yura or something? Is that the name of it? Yeah, Bloody Finger Yura. So in the quest line, the first step was to go to the seaside ruins. I did that in an earlier video. Second one was near Murkwater Cave where you fought one of the Bloody Finger things. Definitely did that. Third meeting apparently was at the Academy main gate. I did a search through, well, I went there to check, wasn't there. Checked through my videos, couldn't find a record of it. But then the next meeting after that is supposed to be at the second church of Marika in Altaeus Plateau, which I've already been to, but apparently it didn't activate. But when I came back to double check, I found that the NPC did appear this time. So I thought I'll get this on recording. So I'm going to come back anyway and try again. I'll let myself get killed because I wanted to get it recorded. It should appear pretty quick. Or at least did last time. There you go. There we go, done. Purifying Crystal Tear, Eleanor's Pole Blade. So now that that one's done, Yura should be around here somewhere. Apparently. Where are you? Okay, so what's supposed to have happened is that when we came here, we find him first, then Eleanor, Violent Bloody Finger is supposed to invade immediately. But that didn't happen. Instead, just the boss showed up. With no sign of him. Weird. Alright, if I come back... Yeah, no bloody finger Europe. It is a mystery. Oh well, it is a mystery. Now the place he's supposed to appear after that should be in the mountaintops of the Giants. And I have been there. I was in that region earlier. It's like Sama Ruins. No, not gonna show up. Alright. He is a no-show. Alright. Well, I'll be back in a little while. I'm gonna just continue checking quest lines, and when there's something relevant, I will jump back in. Alright, now the next bit, the next quest lingering bit, is apparently to speak to her and give her... what is it? The Stormhawk King Ashes. Now I got that ages ago through one of the gate places that took me back to where I started the game.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet though it was not my intent, I betrayed him. And I can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd order his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me? No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now... I've lost it. Is that ash? I can smell the ancient storm in it. My thanks. I'll gladly take it. I'm not like Roderica. I don't feel the presence of spirits, let alone see them. Still, this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. Thank you. In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first hawk. In this ash, it reminds me of my... In this ash, it reminds me...
Okay, so that it's done. Now I noticed when I was up here, I want to get this on recording as well. I noticed that this bit's... this door has been closed the whole game. All of a sudden it's open. Ooh. Oh. Oh, so that was the vampire, I mean, the Hunter D guy? Oh yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so now that I've given the Stormhawk ashes to Nepheli, that was the girl I was just talking to. Now, what is it? Kenneth Haight or something? Who was... Where was he? Here. He should now move, theoretically, to Stormvale. If I go there now... Are you still there? Is he still there?
I must begin my search post-haste for a true and... I must begin for a true...
God damn it.
In this ash, it reminds me of my first hawk. In this ash, it reminds me...
Okay, well I've given the ash, alright. We're stuck again. Alright. Well, I've progressed Nepheli's questline a little bit now, since I gave the ash. That was also one of the conditions for Kenneth... call it Kenneth out or whatever it is, to move to Stormvale. So what's supposed to happen... I'll just head there. But what's supposed to happen... Both Nepheli and Kenneth are supposed to head there. Apparently. He's still stomping on him, Godric. Yeah, they're being really annoying about going in there. Anyway, so when it's done, Kenneth and Nepheli should be like right here. Alright. Well, that's it for this little segment. I'll be back when there's more quest progress to report. Alright, so the next quest bit is continuing the D Hunter of the Dead storyline, which we just found his dead body before. Apparently he was killed by someone by the name of Fia. That doesn't ring a bell for me. And what you do next is you take the suit of armor that we got from him, and we take it to Nokron, which is where I am now. Take it to his brother, which is located here. Okay, that's weird. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Alright, let's see what happens next. Now that I've done that... So, now that we've done that, he's going to show up much later on in Fia's questline. Alright. So that's for this bit. See you again soon. Alright, a little bit of extra progress. I finally got Nepheli to move over to Stormvale. So, if you happen to encounter the same thing I had, where they just simply weren't moving. I think Kenneth still hasn't moved yet. Bloody piece of crap. He's been... Oh no! He's finally moved from Fort Haight as well. Anyway. So, what was happening to me is... Every time I came back here, there was a guy beating on Godric's dead body or something. I had read a thread saying to go to the main gate. Was it Stormvale main gate? But when I go there, he wasn't there. And when I came back here, he was still stomping on it. So I just kept speaking to him over and over and over again. Even though he kept saying the same dialogue. And then I reloaded. And I noticed that then he wasn't here anymore. And Nepheli finally is up here. I don't know about Kenneth, but she's here. Ah, he's here too. Good. We finally progressed things. Okay.
It's been some time. I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds. Again, I am Nepheli Loux, warrior. Some call me by the title of Lady, but I remain the same woman underneath, though I have now abandoned my former guidance. I cannot express how much you've helped me. Should you become Elden Lord, I would gladly lighten your burden. Farewell, fellow warrior. I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance and your fight surely lie elsewhere. I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance surely lie...
Ah, nice to see you after so long. Safe and sound, I take it, yes? Good. Ah, quite. I have indeed selected a new ruler. Lady Nepheli is strong and just, worthy of the burden of Limgrave's lineage. Such is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Haight, no less. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady. But I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady, at which time I can, by raising you to, I hope it. For the time being, at which time by raising you to, I hope it. For the time, at which time by raising you to, I hope it.
Alright, let's see if there's anything to do left on either of those two, or if their quest lines are complete. Okay, apparently now that they're done, oh, he should be here too, and have an extra item in his shop.
Ah, you is it? Haven't seen your mug in quite some time. As you can see, I'm the new lady's attendant. Freedom was worth squat. Besides, I like it round here. Lady Nepheli's still fair of heart and countenance. Still, I have the lady's trust, so I can loot all the corpses I like. I'll let you take a look at the goods if you fancy.
I don't have the cash, but he's got an ancient dragon smithing stone.
Ah, back in... Well then.
Alright, so on to the next step. I'll be seeing you guys in a little bit. I mean, when I have something else to report. Alright, so the next questing bit that needs doing is an NPC called White-Faced Varre. And she's located over here. Okay, so apparently she's over here. I do remember speaking to her a while back. She or he, I don't know.
Be sure to
Oh,
try
he.
that finger I gave you. I'm quite certain that you'll take to it.
Okay, so the next to advance his quest line, there's a couple of ways. You can go and invade. If you do it via invading player games, you have to do 3. But apparently there's another one I can do over in the Altus Plateau. Whoops. So it says just north of Magnus Rise. Oh, Mirage Rise. Ah, there we go. Okay. So apparently I can go there and invade someone's, like, an NPC. And I've been here so many times. Here's our location. Shit. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, now that we got that done, the next step is to head back to Varre again. Where is she? Oh, over there.
Oh, Lambkin, so pleased you're here. I'm glad that you're enjoying my gift. I knew it from the very start. You have a taste for noble blood. I wish to anoint you a proper inductee. A knight to serve Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new dynasty. Luminary Moog has strength, vision, and of course, love. So, what do you say, my lambkin?
Now, if you say refuse, then it just stops this quest line right here until you come back and say, anoint me.
Yes. Who would have it any other way? Now, take this. For your final trial, soak the cloth with a maiden's blood. Normally, this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden and recanting the wisdom of the two fingers. But since you are maidenless, the blood of anyone's maiden will do. The cloth is your final trial. Soak it with the blood of a maiden. The blood of anyone's...
Alright, so let's see. To complete this, I have a few options. Apparently I can acquire the maiden blood by going to the Chapel of Anticipation. Okay. Well, one of the options is to go to the Church of Inhibition in Northern Leona. It's... It sucks that they're not in alphabetical order. There we go. Okay, there we go. Got the Lord of Blood's favor.
Ah, my lambkin. You've completed your final trial. And with this, you are a formal inductee. A knight who will assist Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, in the establishment of a new dynasty. Now, give me your finger. This noble blood will be an immutable badge of honor once it settles inside of you.
Okay. So I need to offer my finger.
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
Oh. That's
Never
not...
forget that feeling of agony, for it is what binds you to Luminary Moog, to all of us. You have the sweetest scream, my lambkin. Oh, another thing. You should have this. A medal granted by the new Moguin dynasty, with the power to grant audience with Luminary Moog. I've gone out of my way to provide one to you, but you mustn't use it just yet. The meeting must wait until the Moguin dynasty commences. Luminary Moog yet slumbers beside the divinity. We must endure a little longer. Ah, it is trying, but we must be patient. One day you will be elevated, deservedly, basking in love. Right, my lambkin? One day, right, my lamb?
Okay, so next up in this quest line, I have to go back to Morgawin's palace. Where was that again? That was... It's underground, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I need to get to the Mausoleum, Dynasty, Midpoint. Okay, and I have to go here and then rest. There we are.
Oh, luminary Moog, please grant the strength you promised. I have given everything. Please, my lord. Please, answer me, luminary Moog. Bless the Mogwin dynasty with love.
Another quest line complete. Everybody dies in this game, it seems. Alright, well, I'm gonna go study up on what's next. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, next up is the end of to finish the Tanith, Led Tanith questline. Now, as soon as I strike her, I'm gonna get attacked. Apparently.
My lord, Rykard.
Oh. There we go. Aspects of the Crucible. Incantation, so not of much, well, not of any use to me really. I only use incantations here and there. So ends that questline. Alright, I'll be back with the next bit. Alright, so the next thing, quest related thing that apparently is in place, is in this place called Jarburg, which is over in East Leonia. It's a little town of Jar people that live peacefully out here this way. So apparently he's out in one of the shacks out here. Yeah, those Jar people. So for once they're not enemies, here they're just friendly. Where are you? Yeah, so Diallos is the person I'm looking for. The last place he was in before this was Volcano Manor. And I just had a quick look over there and I didn't find him. Where are you?
Again, cuz. I'm happy you came back. I have good tidings for you, cuz. Have you noticed the rare flowers growing in this village? I asked the villagers if you could pick some of them, and they said you'd be very welcome. Go on, Kaz. You really should pick some of our flowers. Who knows? They might be of some use. Go on, who knows?
That wasn't who I was looking for, by the way. What I'm looking for is human. But I don't see anyone. See any shacks over there? Hmm. I've just reloaded. Let's see if anything changes with this dialogue.
Ah, hello again. Say, cuz, have you met Uncle Alexander? He used to live here with us, but then he left to be a champion. I asked to go with him, but he said, the path of champions must be trod alone. So heroic, right? I miss him, though. If you see him, you should ask him to teach you how to fight, cuz. He's big and tough and strong. Uncle Alexander said he won't be back again. My home is of the past, and the past, as they say, is a different country. I suppose that's part of being a warrior, isn't it? So, please don't tell anyone, cuz. But I'm actually a warrior jar as well. One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander. Then I'll have to leave the village to become a champion. Uncle Alexander won't come back here again. My home is of the past. I suppose that's... Uncle Alex... My home is... I suppose that's... Ah, hello again. Do you know what a poacher is, cuz? They hunt us, smash us, and then take us away. This village is kept secret, so I think we're safe here. But you should be careful if you ever meet one of them, cuz I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up first. Those awful poachers. I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up. Those
So Diallos, who I'm looking for. Apparently he'll be over here once he spawns in this place. He's not here yet though.
Oh, hello again, cuz. Have you heard? A new potentate's come to the village. I think he said his name was Diallos. He seems a little down in the dumps, but his hands, as smooth as silk. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, actually. Even though good Sir Diallos has a wonderful suit of armor, he says he isn't a warrior. And since he's a coward, he won't be fighting anymore. His smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you. Diallos' smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a but I wish...
Well, aren't you full of beans? No
Yeah,
wonder you're covered in muck.
There's Diallos.
Oh, my friend, it's been far too long. I have to say you caught me at a rather low point. But as you see, I've put all that behind me. Left the Volcano Manor, forging my own path now, making my own choices. Even a fool like me can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the straight and narrow. A fool I may be, but I can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. A fool I may... Do you pity me?
Diallos is smooth and but I wish we...
A fool I may be, but I can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? A fool I... Do you pity me?
Okay. Looks like... Okay, I've advanced that a bit. Ah, so I have to come back in 3 to 4 in-game days. Alright.
Diallos is... but I wish we had a potentate.
A fool I... Do you pity me?
It's happened.
I'm glad you came, but we're fine now. Diallos fought the poacher, though quite a lot of us got broken. won't cry, though. I'm a warrior jar. A warrior. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I want to be one day, cuz. Even if I'm scared, I'll still fight to protect everyone. The tale of that's the kind. Even if I'm.
You. Are the jars? Are they all right? Did I defend them? Then all is well. This fool proved his worth in the end.
That's unfortunate. Pretty much all the jars are dead, except for that one wanting to be a warrior. Is that the end of the quest?
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of one who protects everybody. The tale of how that's the kind of one who protects. The tale that's the kind of one who protects.
Alright, so that ends his quest line as well. It unfortunately sees the death of basically everyone in the town, which is really sucky. It's nice to have at least one village in the town with actual people walking around. Alright, the final quest line for now to look into is someone named Fia. So I'll just be looking that up. I'll be back at it in a bit with another when we update again. Yeah, the next one is a quick one, and something that I didn't actually notice until reading about this quest that I even had on me. Do you see that little red box underneath my stamina bar with the down arrow? I've had that since, I don't know when, since an extremely long time ago. And apparently that's because of letting her, she's the one in here that offers to give you a hug. Oh, she's gone. Shit. Okay. Damn. There goes that thing. Well. There's an item I can use to get rid of the debuff that she put on us. Apparently it's called Bold Icon Blessings. Where is it? And now... Oh no, still there. Okay. Apparently once this spell wears off... Okay, so once what I just used, once it wears off, the minus 5% total health debuff should actually disappear as well. Should. Let's see if it does. I don't know how long this actually stays on me for. Most things don't stay on you that long. So I thought the Fia Questline was a bit longer. Because I thought it ties into some of the other ones, but apparently not. Be nice if it gave you a timer based on telling you how long this would last for. Unless clicking here will do it. Yes or no? No. Okay. All this time I didn't even know I had a minus 5% health debuff just from bloody accepting a hug. Oh, that's annoying. Though once this potion I took, once it wears off, I mean it should still wear off. Hopefully. Well, apparently when I was in the inverted carrion hall, they gave me an item I can use with her. And the thing is, I don't think she's there anymore. I may have advanced in the game too much. Damn. Should have done it sooner. I didn't even know there was a quest line going on. Because the game doesn't exactly tell you. Damn. Okay. Well, I've missed out on that quest line in its entirety then. That's a shame. Big shame. Alright, let's see. I'll be right back. Okay. In order to complete Fia's questline, I've had to head back to Deeproot Depths. I remember a while ago fighting her champions over here. So apparently the location that she is at next is here. Apparently. That side of Grace wasn't there last time, I think. Either that or I missed it. There she is. Okay.
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order? You are an odd one. I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch. Yet you still wish to be held by me? Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwyn's Hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Round Table Hall. But there is another Hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. When Godwyn died, a Hallowbrand scored his flesh, but another exists. Another mark in the shape of the half-wheel wound of the centipede, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord. My hands will be dirtied once more by the deed. Will you still let me hold you, even then? This is the other Hallowbrand. How did you... Oh, my utmost thanks. With this, Godwyn can take his rightful place as first of the dead, and claim a second, illustrious life. You are our true champion. And though I can't be of any use to you, can I hold you tight? If only for a moment. I will soon lay with Godwyn, and it will surely stir within me the new life of the Golden Prince, and first dead of the demigods, as the rune of those who live in death. Please, do one thing for me. Brandish this child, my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution of those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord. I will soon lay with God to conceive my child, the rune. Brandish my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution of those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord. I will soon to conceive, brandish my stay the by becoming. I will to conceive, brandish, stay the person by becoming.
There is a purpose behind this.
I will soon let to conceive, brandish my stay the by become.
Alright, so apparently there's an optional boss battle here. Let me just read up. Okay. I actually did the right thing, going here. So apparently what I need to do now is speak to her and ask... I'll be presented with the option to enter a deathbed dream. Whatever that means.
This is goodbye, my dear, but I am satisfied. I choose to lie with Godwyn of my own will, not the remains of one chosen for me, and I will bear a child who will inherit your warmth too. What
How does that
greater
work?
blessing could there be but to be born a deathbed companion? This is goodbye, but I am satisfied. I choose to lie with Godwyn of my own will, and I will bear who will inherit what greater bliss. This is but I am satisfied. I choose to and I will bear who will inherit what greater.
Optional boss battle time. Second attempt. Remembrance of the Lich Dragon. Well, that was pretty easy. I have fought much harder dragons than that one. Mending Ruin of the Death Prince. Another ending I'm guessing that unlocks. Alright, let's see if there is anything else. Wait, actually, did I get any souls for that? I did, but not enough to level up. 90,000. These days isn't enough. Alright, the last thing I want to do now is clean the ruin that I got at the end of the last video. How in the world do you get there, though? Apparently it's right there. How in the world do you get there? Alright, it says from the fortified manor, site of grace. Where the hell is that? I think it's here. Because it's saying from the fortified manor, site of grace. So, from the fortified manor, site of grace, exit the first door on the right to the court. Ah, okay. So it's here apparently. I thought I'd already been here. Found it. Maybe I missed it. Here we go. And with that, we are done. Alright, now we're right back where we started. So in the next video, we'll continue on with Crumbling Farum Azula. Alright, so I'm going to end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you'd like to be notified about when I go about putting up more videos in the Elden Ring playthrough series, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube side things, be notified when those videos are made available, or click follow or subscribe on Twitch to watch me play through this live. And with that guys, have a good one.